days old, I should refresh. So maybe I've added new data. You understand? So maybe I've added new data. If I don't want this to show, I can either refresh, or I can come here and click on refresh, my home ribbon, refresh all, or I will just close this. I will just click on this refresh here, or I'll just click on refresh all here. So you have opportunity to do a lot of refresh. In fact, I'm going to click on refresh all, and so that every other thing here would also refresh. And I'll right click and go back to edit, and you'll see that prompt would not show again because I've oh, you know what, then I'm going to refresh, but it's not supposed to show again. So it's actually keeping tabs of the last time we opened our Power Query, and it's keeping tab of real-time things that are happening. You understand? So we are busy with our service name, and we do have some places where our service name doesn't have an activity for it. So we still have recurrent, we have non-recurrent. IP service, of course, is not part of those things. We are looking for either recurrent or non-recurrent. So what we can then do is to go back to our settings where we are writing our task. Remember this very long process. So I'm just going to go down. So I'll go to 105. Okay, so this is the last place here. So let me just take this down, because this is the one where we say recurrent or non-recurrent, please.
Wow.
Sorry, please. So we will now start factoring our sorry. So we'll start factoring these new guys here. And what we tried to do was to make sure that the recurrent and non-recurrent are separate. So we did non-recurrent first, then we now did recurrent later. So if I notice here is recurrent, here is recurrent, this is non-recurrent. So from this else if here, I'll just give a space. So every other thing here is not a recurrent cost. Then this is our, if you don't have anything, a substitution type is this or this, then nothing for now, right?
Yeah.
Just keep that there. Then we are then going to copy. Where is the last one here? So we have for 110. That's for direct channel. We have for indirect. Let me go to the last. I think the last is cap 500, which is somewhere around here. I'm just going to give a space. So I'm just trying to make sure that. So this is non-recurrent for direct channel, right?
Yeah.
This is non-recurrent for indirect channel. Let me see how they
Indirect.
even put comments. So I think there's a way I can put comments here in mQuery. So mcode comments. I think there's a way I can. Oh, I already know how to put comments. I don't know why. So comments are like you are making a statement with you, and it's not affecting the code in itself. You are just trying to make like a statement. that is not affecting the integrity of what you are writing. So just as a reminder. So I think you can put /* asterisk and end it with / asterisk then /. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put this here. I'll say / I'll say asterisk. Oh, it works. Then asterisk / to close it. Now I'll just say this is non-recurrent, but for indirect channel. Indirect channel is channel partners. Indirect channel. Let me just delete this place here. It actually does not have any effect on the code that we are writing itself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I would paste this and I'll say for non-recurrent for direct channel, I'll come here and I'll paste it here and say, well, we have recurrent here, so around here. So we have some, these are, oh, sorry. No, this is not supposed to be here. I'll copy this. Hold on. Yeah, so, okay, it's supposed to be here. Non-recurrent for indirect channel. So you can see it green. It doesn't look like it's affecting our code. This is recurrent, but for sorry, excuse me, for recurrent, and this is for direct. The direct is because of the cost. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, so for the recurrent is for both. Just say recurrent for both direct and indirect. For direct and indirect, because the indirect channel cost and the direct channel cost for the recurrent are the same thing. They're actually the same thing, so there's no need for us to separate that. What else are we looking at? Okay, good. Now we then want to do for, so we've done for September. So I'll also add 2022 to September 2023 so that it will be clear. So if you are also reviewing it, if I'll send this to you so you review it. So this is between
Okay.
what 2022 to what September ending 2023. September 31st, right? Or let's just say October 1st, 2023, so that we'll have it. I'll actually send this to you so that you can review. So we are able to, carry everybody along that series, because you might send this to somebody, the person might want to review what you did, what is the rationale behind it. So you need a way to explain to the person as much as possible without the person having to call you that, what do you do here? What did you do here? So for 2020, so I'm still going to copy this again. For between October 2023 to March, right? Is it March or to March ending, or April 1st, 2024?
Yes.
The price also changed. So we are going to, yeah. So I'm then going to copy everything because I'm too lazy. I'll come here and I'll just paste. Now I just copied the first code, right? Good. So I'm supposed to put else if here, so that's fine. Else, then if. Then this one will be from 1st April, no, it will be from 1st October to 1st April, right? 2024. Because the code is repeating. We are just repeating it. That's why I did copy, and we'll say if it is less than or equal to, so it will be less than or equal to 2024. This will be 4, right? Again, I'm just going to copy this date. I'm going to paste it here, which is why it is really important that you do revision. Otherwise, you might not get it. Because we are just repeating the same process, basically. And if I want, there's another way I can go about it one time without having to do this, because this is like a long process. Now, remember that the price changed from for the direct channel, the price actually changed. Now I'm unable to, let me see if I can see it from here. So this is for direct. So the price change to non-recurrent is 25,000 for unlimited 50, 79,000 for 100, 223,000 for 150, and 3 for unlimited 50, 300. So we have 125, 179, 223, and 350. So I will just I would say if it is it's 125, right?
Yes.
So 125 for unlimited 50, 179 for this. We have 223 for this, the unlimited 223, and we have 350 for this. Now, unfortunately, it means that the rest of this else if to cap 500, they've discontinued it, so we are going to delete this. Then we are still going to copy this again, the same code, because we just want to do some readjustments again, and Control V. And so this time around, we are going to comment and say this is non-recurrent indirect. Now for this, I have to just close, and there will be some adjustment that we've not seen. I will just close. And the reason is because I want to be able to navigate to indirect here just to see the cost. We have 90,000, 144, 198, and 315. So minus installation costs, because if we say equal to this plus installation cost of, I think, 35,000, it will give us 125,000, which is what we have here. So and if I just do like this, you see the price, it matches with, you see all of this price actually matches with these ones here. So this is non-recurrent absent of this. Let me go back to my Power Query. So 9144. Or let me just put it like this so that I can see it. Right click, go to edit. This one unfortunately doesn't like to reduce for some weird reason. Just put it here so that I can see. Oh boy, I can't see it. I didn't navigate there. Let me navigate there before I open, so that I'm able to see it side by side. We have 90, 144. I have 198 and so forth. So this is non-recurrent indirect. So the first subscription is 90,000. The second one is 144. The third one is 198.
198.
The fourth one is 315. And most likely they don't exist in our statement of account, but we are going to put it there in case they do exist. I think I'll also do that of the last one here, so that I know that I'm done with non-recurrent. I just know that I'm done with it. I just want to be done with it. So it's non-recurrent but indirect, but for April to date, April 2024 to date. So I'll just say 1st of April 2024. I'll now say till date, right? And it will be 105. This will now be 105. Sorry. The next one will be 195. The next one will be 276. The next one will be 435. Interesting. So you see that Nigeria economy actually changed.
Yes.
Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to copy this. Sorry. Now I'll copy this and paste it in front. No, I think, yeah, I'll paste it in front. So this one will be, this code will be for recurrent, but for between 1st of October 2023 to 1st of April 2024. Because March ending is April. Just say April 1st, so that so this will be less than or equal to, I think I'm supposed to use the latter. So this will now be less than or equal to 2024 of, I think I should make it 03. Yeah. March is 31st, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I should make it like this, so that I don't get I don't confuse myself. So I think I should do this. So these are, you see that we are actually trying to do precision work here.
Yeah.
And we can actually see the pricing we have. This is, so remember, this is recurrent. I think I'll just copy again. I have a lot to change here. I have a lot to lose. So I'm just going to delete this. It's not worth it for now. I should also work on the okay. I'll just click on OK. I'll just close and load. I'll go to the direct and I'll just go to this place here. And I've done for this, I'll just do for this, then I'll then do for this and this. This one is one time because the recurrent are the same cost for both direct and indirect. So let me just do for this and I'm going to right click, go to edit and go to my applied steps. And so sometimes it might actually be seriously confusing sometimes. So we have non-recurrent for April 1st. Oh, okay. You see one of the mistakes that I did. So this is not supposed to be less than. So is this supposed to be greater than or equal to? Because it's till date. So it is greater than or equal to. So so it's either greater than April 1st or equal to April 1st. Yeah, so you can see that even me, I've made a mistake. Again, I can then copy this. Control C, I'll just go up a little. I'll paste Control V. I would say this is for the direct channel. And I'll then put the cost for the direct channel. So this is 140. The next one is 230. The next one is 310. No, 311. And the last one is 470. 470. Then I'm then going to add the so for recurrent, I'll just go and copy recurrent. Also, I also made the mistake of I said this place should be less than or equal to 31st of. So this should be 31st. Instead of saying first, just say 31st. So we'll just clear that out of the way. 31st. It will make more sense. March ending. And see that what you are trying to do. Otherwise, you just get confused easily.
Yeah.
So these are non-recurrent. So I think this is recurrent. So I'll just copy. You can see now that a lot of, by the time I've done my basics, I'm now copying and just changing very few. This is non-recurrent for direct. This is non-recurrent for indirect. For the same this thing, I'll now put the recurrent for that same month, for that same time. So this is recurrent for October. So it is October 1st, 2023 until March 31st. So till 31st March 2024. 24. And the price here is 30,000, 30K. The next one is 48,000, which is here. 48. The next one is 66,000, and the last one is 66, and the last one is 105. they have discontinued this, but I am going to keep it. Oh, and the date too as well will change. It will be less than or equal to 31st. 31st. No, okay, so this is 31st, 2024. And I'm just going to copy this date and change it. So a lot of it now, we're now doing copy and paste. We've already written like a basic formula. Then the next is just copy and paste and just doing some edit. So you really need to know what you are doing, you know. Otherwise, you just get confused. For this recurrent, for the rest of this thing, I'm going to leave it because it was discontinued. Doesn't mean people are not using it. I will leave it. So I will copy again, and I'll go to the last here. Yeah, this place, and I'll put for between so this will be between okay, I copied, sorry, Control Z. I think I copied from the wrong place. Hold on. This is recurrent. So I was gonna copy and come to this place here and paste. And this will be from April to date, April 2024 till date. So I'll just say it's gonna be April, and I'll say till date. And the cost, this will be greater than or equal to, or I will just say I don't need to do greater than or equal to, just greater than if I want, or then I'll now change this to 1st of April. So, but I can say greater than, anything greater than the last month of March is anything from April. So it also works. So I'll just say greater. I don't need to say greater than or equal to again. Then I'll now start going to change the date. So these are some of the things that you should already know. This is like basic math, right? So those are the things you should know. So it just shows that they are really know hard and fast through. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So so this will be 35,000 for unlimited 50. This 48,000 will now be 65,000, which is here. The next one will be 92,000, and the last one is 145,000. Again, I can choose to remove these other ones because they are discontinued, but I'm really going to just leave it in case. Now that I'm done, I can then just observe if I have any. So you see this non-recurrent now.
Yeah.
So, and we have recurrent. So
Recurrent.
yeah, so what I'm just going to do, I'll just uncheck this. I'll just go to non-recurrent orders, recurrent. I just want to see. So every other thing had looked like it is something except these three, right?
Yes.
So I want to see how many. So you can say I have 110,000 here. What is orders? In fact, I'm going to just take out orders and just orders is just orders. I want to do a count. So I can then go to transform and just do count rows. I now have 37 rows that are not correct from 911 rows to 37 rows that have some issues. So okay, so I have 35,000 here. I have to look at the date and try to understand why 35,000 was not working. Okay, so 35,000 started applying from March 2024, April 2024, 1st of April. But look at, we're having 135,000 here. From 110, why is this not working? I'm surprised. Okay, you see some 75,000. I don't know why that is. So most likely these are people who paid these are people who paid 25,000 times 3. So these are people who paid 3-month subscription for when the cost of look at the cost, the 25,000. I just hold on. Okay, I'll just close this so that I can have access to see this. So if you see the cost of 25,000, maybe people who paid this 3 times. So all of these 75,000 are people who paid this recurrent cost 3 times, because the 25,000 times 3 is 75,000, right?
Yes.
So basically, those are some of the issues, and you can see they are recurrent. So, but this is not recurrent. This is not recurrent. 110,000 is not recurrent. Is a non-recurrent cost. So it means I have to go to the main data source and change this to what? Non-recurrent, right?
Yes.
114,000. Look at 114,000. Let's go and see where 114,000 is. It's not here, so it means it will be here. Okay, look at 114,000. You can see showing recurrent, so it is not. This is wrong. 119,000. Let's see where 119,000 is. You can see this is recurrent, but I think the date is the one that expired it, so I have to look for a way to adjust it. And see, I have a lot of 35,000 here, and we started paying 35,000 by, so you can see these are this is December period. These are December period, so of 2023, and it is supposed to. So I think they started paying this amount of money on time. Some customers, maybe the sales team started informing customers that from this time they'll be paying, they want to do price change. So, and maybe some people started paying earlier. So I have to also factor that out. So see, somebody is paying 48,000 in
Yeah.
2024. Somebody is paying 48,000 in April 2024. So I have to also backdate these two as well. And somebody paid 420,000 non-recurrent. 420,000, I think, is annual, like an annual cost. I think at 2024, 2024, this is July. It will be 35,000, I think, equal to 35,000 times 12. So somebody paid annual recurrent cost. So, so I have to backdate this. I have to also make this a non-recurrent. So I'm just going to start small from, I'll take this date, right? This is 2022. This 2022, this is August 2022. So I'll now go back to my statement of account, the raw data. Where's 2022? Yeah, so this is 2022. I'll look for August. Where's August 8? Now I can decide to, where's August 8? 8th of August, 110. Look at it here. Look at it, it's showing non-recurrent. No,
Non-current.
no, sorry. So August 2nd. Sorry. So August 2nd. Look at it here. Now, just to confirm, we can just check what is it. It's saying own account via this P77. Let's go to see. So P77, which is the account ID. So I have to change this now that, so maybe the person made a mistake. I'll just say non-recurrent. You understand? I will save it. Then I would close it to see. Then this 114,000 is a non-recurrent cost. Look at it here. Even though it's for indirect, but it's a non-recurrent cost. So, and it is from let's see, from March 14 to April 2nd. I'll just go to March 14. 20, okay, this is a 2023 problem. So I think we are done with 2022 problem. Here, I'll close. Now watch what happens. So watch this. This now, if I come here, I just click on connection and refresh. I'm going to refresh this because I made the, okay, cool. See, I cannot refresh at the moment. That is interesting. Why is that? Okay, fine. I'll just say refresh all. Is it showing? Okay, when I say refresh all, it has already disappeared from our problem, right? Now we'll open, we'll now go and solve these other ones. This is within the first half of 2023. I also have, so I'll just open. First half is the first 6 months. So first half of 2023, we have March 14. Let's go to March 14. This is March 14. Thank God. Okay, sorry. It's March 14. No, April 14, right? 4 is 14. April. April 14th. 14. We have transfer 3 account ID is P335. Let's see, P335, which is this. So let's just see. Transfer M banking P107. So P107 MTN Lagos. So we're at the right place. So I'll just change this to non-recurrent. So it's going to be non-recurrent. I'm going to save it. Then the next one will be May 2nd. Let's go to May 2nd. May 2nd is the only one. And this is non-recurrent. So you can see even from the entry, they made a mistake. I'm going to save it. I'll just say, just watch what happens. Both this and this are going to disappear. These two will disappear. If I refresh all, you can see it has disappeared from our problem.
Yeah.
Now, if I then go to the statement of account, you can see we have reduced from 37 to 34 rows. Then for the second half, we still have that 114,000 naira problem that we need to fix. So I'll just go to second half of 2023. Let's see if I still have it here. I don't have it here. I'll just browse and go to the data set. I'll go to second half 2023. And we have a problem of this is 7 is July 18, right? So July 18. July 18. I just say, oh, this is October. Oh, 1st of October. Oh, there are some data that disappeared. Okay. I think we did some filtering. Oh, I think there's some filtering here. Why is there filtering? There's some filtering. You notice that some this are missing. So July July 18. So let's go to July 18. I think July 18 is the only one, but we can confirm from the ID July 18 is P349, which we can see here, P349, and it is non-recurrent. I'll save it. We have cancelled one of the problems. Then the next one is 9 is what? September, right? September 26.
Yeah.
So we'll just go to September 26. Hopefully it is the only one on that. Okay, thank God it's the only one. But just to confirm, we'll just confirm the account ID. So September 20, P211. So we have P211. We'll just change this to non-recurrent. So these are some of the things, like even though we've automated, we still have some issues. So watch what happens. This will disappear. And if I just refresh, this is going to disappear. So we now have 32 rows, which is that. Now, God. So in order to solve this problem, so I can then do from oldest to youngest so that we'll have like the date of concurrency. Now, in order to solve this 35,000 naira problem, we understand that the list of the date here that has 35,000 naira is what? 1st of January 5th, 2023. So what we are going to do to solve the 35,000 naira problem is to just add 35,000 naira as part of so we'll then say, so I'll then go to 1st of January. I'm going to remove this. Okay, I'll go here. I'll go to my code. So 1st January 2023 is here. And I have for non-recurrent, which is a little bit down here. No, sorry, recurrent, which is here. I am going to say, you see this? I'll just copy it again. I'll copy from here to here. Control C. I'm going to paste it again because I have a 35,000 naira problem that I want it gone. So the problem is from 1st of January. So I'll just come here. I'll say greater than, so anything greater than 1st of January and it is 35,000, also make it unlimited 50 MRC because we have that particular problem. And watch what happens. If I close, you see that the problem will reduce further. It is refreshing. So you can see that the problem, we have solved that at 5,000 naira problem. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes.
So because we do have 35,000 naira, it's just that the 35,000 naira didn't start working. It's not supposed to start working until until what? April 2024. But some people started paying 35,000. Sales. So if you are dealing with sales is a very, very complicated place to do a lot of data harmonization, trust me, and to automate processes for sales. Sales will, because they are going to pay them based on basic salary and commission, right?
Yeah.
So, you mentioned that one of your bills for, it looks like it was overpriced.
Yes.
So those are, you can see what actually happens now at the back end, why it is overpriced, just so that they'll get commission, and they will just, the thing that they are planning to increase in close to nearly 2 years, they will just start from your head, and so that they can get more commission before that time.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we then have a 75,000 naira problem. Now the 75,000 naira problem, let me order this again from oldest, is from the March 7. And so we had that problem until March 20th. So I'm then going to go to I think, yeah, I will then go to my Power Query. I'll go to, so we say March 7, 2023. So I will then go to March 7, 2023, which is for the recurrent, which is still the same place we did some edit. So 2023. Then I'm going to just copy this, right?
Yeah.
And since we've agreed that it is 25,000 naira times 3, somebody paid times 3 of it because he doesn't want anybody to disturb him for the next 3 months. So I'll just say March 1st. So if you see 75,000, just say this. So this is for 3 months upfront. So I think the person paid 3 months upfront. So I can see 3 months, 3 months upfront recurrent. He doesn't want anybody to disturb him again. You understand? So I'll just make this known so that recurrent, and I'll just put it's boring, right? And it's confusing at the same time. But so when I close, you can see it's going to refresh on its own, and the number is going to reduce again. So you can see that's reduced. We now have 12 rows to deal with as problem. Then we can then take care of the 119, right? And the 119,000 naira problem, because we are taking it in how much the numbers are big. 119, it looks like the bigger numbers here, more numbers. So that's how we are solving it. So the one that has more numbers, so 119 started from this is 6/12, that is July 12, right? Is it June or July? Oh, June 12. And it stopped at December 15, 2023. So I'll then go to, and it's recurrent. Why is it recurrent? Let's go to our service plans. If you go and check our service plans, 119 is a recurrent cost for cap 500. Now, mind you, it was discontinued, but some people are still using the product. You understand?
Yeah.
So they discontinued. Maybe they didn't want, maybe they were not making profit, but people are still using the product. So 119 from June 2023. So I'll just right click, go to Power Query. I'll go to June, anywhere that has June 2023 in my query. And let's see, June 2023. Let's see, June. So you see this, so these are non-recurrent. So the problem we're having is here, and the last one is so. Now I am going to add a clause here. You know what? I'll add it here. I would say from June 2023. So anything that is greater or equal to June, right? So June is 6. Oh, so I think the mistake was from me. It's not 105, right? It's supposed to be 119. How did I put 105 there? So the mistake was actually from me.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I see that now. So the mistake is actually from me. So look at it. I made that mistake. So I think I'll just change it. Oh, wow. I didn't even see it. And then the last one too, I said I'm not going to remove it. I just put it here. Oh, wow. Interesting. So I believe if I close it, the problem will reduce. It was me that made that mistake.
Mm.
So you can see that problem has gone.
Yes.
So we now have less problem to deal with. We have 48,000. March 2020, April 2024, we have 48,000. So we can just take care of this problem single-handedly. Now, this 105, if you look at it here,